13 reasons why doing what you love will make you truly rich. So many people have heard about this more than once. What they cannot just understand how it works. How it works. You know, their concern their concern is, I want to make money and be rich, and you are telling me to do what I love doing. What is the relationship between the two? You know, it's easier to understand if you tell a guy to marry a lady he truly loves than if you advise him to engage in the vocation or business he loves. Such a guy can easily reason, well, I'm going to be living with this lady, so it will be nice if I can marry someone I truly love. But what about business? Do I really care? All I want is to make money. Why again do I need to fall in love with my business? You just give me some minutes and I will explain the reasons why you have to go into a business or vocation you are passionate about. But before then, I have three things to say. First, unemployment has pushed most people to a corner where whatever job comes is what they accept. How can someone say he hates a bank job when he cannot find another alternative? And you see, the second thing I have to say is that we found ourselves in this mess because of the way school had brainwashed us. Every human being should be trained to create his own world and design it the way he loves to live it. But that's not what school prepared us for. Instead, we're trained to live according to a formalized template designed by someone. Many at times. You know one thing? No? Many at times, someone who doesn't care about us. We cannot be happy living the world we never created, and that's why I hate the education system we are having today. It encourages less of innovation and trains more on becoming unemployed. The third thing I have to say here is that riches is beyond your bank account. Yes. Will you love to work as a slave with so many tortures and be paid $1 million every month? Some will say yes until they try it and find out that 1 million doesn't make up for what they are losing within 10 hours of working as a slave. And you see, this exactly what we have been forced to do. People are compelled to work the job they hate because school had trained them to obey orders. This is pathetic. So here are some reasons why you should love your business. If you want to be rich, number one, doing what you love gives you excitement. You know what I am talking about? You wake up in the morning and feel like, thank God, the time has come. You are excited to see that day because it's a date you are going to meet that lady you have long departed when she got admitted for a faraway university. Is it? Why are you excited here? You love that lady. There is a game you are excited watching or playing. You are always on the look out for an opportunity to play or watch that game. Similar things happen when you love what you are doing for a living. You are excited getting to the office, though such a feeling is almost strange to most people. It's a real experience of some people. When you love what you are doing, you are very excited doing it. Number two, you will sleep less. When I tell people how little I sleep, they usually wonder if it were possible. For instance, when I was at campus, I would sleep around 11 pm and wake up around 3:30 am. I remember how I would jump up from my bed as if I was late for an appointment. I was having about three other things. I joined with my academics, campus politics, talking and researching business, reading motivational books, business books, 30 to 50 each year. Yet I was doing all of these wonderfully well. Years after, when I started doing the work I hate, I started sleeping much. Now I can live on 4 hours sleep and be okay. But why do you need only a little sleep if you are doing what you love doing? Because, tell me. Number three, you don't really feel like you are working. That's it. You won't be exhausted. You won't feel like you are working. You will be full of energy. Number four, you eat less. Have you not found this to be true? Has it not occurred to you that you forget food as you are working? Not only that, you just have a little need for food. I think this happens because if you love what you are doing, you are not exhausting so much energy as when you hate what you are doing. I noticed that when I was doing the work I hated, I could eat 4 solid meals per day. Why now? I sometimes eat an egg and a cup of tea for my breakfast. Number 5. You won't need much entertainment. So many people waste so many hours sitting before movies and television shows every day. I have a secret to tell you. It's because they have not found their loved vocation. Since I was around 14 years till the time of writing this, I have never seen much need for movies or television in my life. I have a smartphone with social apps, but I use them less often. If you see me chatting on Facebook, it might have something to do with someone I love and respect so much. Meaning, I am gaining something from him or teaching him something. Tell me, when you play for a whole 14 hours a day, when you play, do you need another playing again? If you really love your work, it will be like playing, so you need very little playing outside it. Number 6, you are happier with lesser materials. When people hate their work, what you will observe is that they spend money lavishly. Do you know why? They want to buy happiness. Number 7. If you love your work, you don't need an external stimulant to make you happy. You will need so little stimulants. You are less attracted to the external artificial stimulants to make you happy. Number 8. You have a stable emotion. You really don't need me to tell you this. 5 minutes visitation to an office where people don't love their work will show you this truth. You will see an angry boss, an angry junior staff, an angry everybody. So what is happening here is this. Those people hate their work, so they are having unstable, unhappy emotions. So they can't help but to react negatively to everyone. Number 9, your self-esteem increases. If you love your work, you will be proud of it. You will sometimes feel like the whole world lies inside your work. If you are a journalist, you may start thinking, well, my work is the reason why the whole world is aware of happenings. So I am doing the best work in the world. If you are a soldier, you will start thinking, well, we soldiers are the one who keep my country together and safe. Without us, the enemies will destroy blah, 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 blah within 24 hours. If you are a writer, you start thinking, writing is the most creative work. I love the way I join letters together to change the world. Without us, writers, there will not be information or inspiration. See, I do think that many times as a writer. Now, you can see, no matter what your job or business is, because you love it, you will be proud of it. This increases your self-esteem and makes you a better and happier person. Number 10. You don't know how time goes. I know you understand it. One day I asked someone, why do people usually want to whine away the time? Really? I cannot understand. But I understand now. The reason why people want to whine away time is because their time goes too slowly. Why do their time go very slowly? They are not involved with anything that excites them. If I could have my way, I will beg God to give me 36 hours in a day. When I look at the projects, interesting projects, I wish I could finish before this day is over. I will actually need about 14 hours more to finish them. Yet the day has got a few hours remaining. I jokingly wrote a statement on Facebook some times back. I wrote, please help, someone is stealing my time away. That's what happens when you are doing what you love doing. Number 11. Doing what you love makes you to hate Fridays. The reason why people say, thank God it's Friday, is because Monday to Friday has been a burden to them. Just like someone getting out of a prison, we say, thank God I'm getting out today. The opposite will happen when you love what you are doing. Earlier today, I was reading a quote from 29 years old founder of the World Press. He said, World Press is my life. He travels about 200 days in a year. Yet whenever he goes, his domineering thought is his business. I have read about people working 14 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Such people cannot conceive the idea of Friday being a day of joy. After all, they are happy every day. Number 12, your work with all your mind. Most people cannot work with all of their minds. They are consciously looking at the wall clock. Lord, let 4 p.m. come fast is the prayer. When you love what you are doing, you will work on it with all your heart, mind, and life. When you love what you are doing, you will work on it with all your love, heart, mind, and life. Now you see the reason why I said you will be truly rich if you are doing what you are in love with. Now you can see the reason why you will find it easier to make money doing what you love doing. Yes. 13. You will make money easier. You will make money easier. You think about it. You are excited about your work. You are energetic and cannot just sleep much because you are not as tired as others. You don't need much entertainment, so you don't waste much time. You do not need much external stimulant or materials to make you happy. So you find it easier to save or reinvest your profits. You have an healthy self-esteem, so you don't have problem promoting your products or services. When you combine all the above together, you will arrive at the reason why people who love their works make more money, live happier, so are truly rich.